Hey everybody, Doug here, Doug Mystic Eye on Board Game Geek. Just bringing you a unboxing and overview video of Francis Drake by Peter Hawes. This game I've been wanting to get my hands on for a while. I'd gone out of print. Came on very briefly on one of the internet game sites, game stores, Cool Stuff Inc. I was able to grab it at a reasonable price there and got it quickly. And here it is. So, first off, I'm going to show you the box. I mean, this box is beefy. It's hard to tell on the film, but it's a pretty big box. Artwork is fabulous on the cover. I really enjoy it. But let's open it up, and I'm going to show you what's inside. Now, this is a combination of worker placement game. Anyway, you'll see the map as we go. But let's open it up. Okay. So one of the things I like about this box, I'm kind of a fan of good storage, and this little thing, I can't see it too clearly, but there's this thumb hole right there, which is, I think, something I wish more people would do when they have a packed box of stuff, leftover stickers. But anyway, this is the rule book right here, so let's push the box aside for a moment, look at the rules. There you go. I'm going to turn the camera down just a little bit. Full color rules, there's two, well laid out. I read them over twice, and just I always do that. Just read twice, and the game rules are very clear to me. We'll have to see how. I haven't played it yet. We'll have to see how it rolls out and play. But it made perfect sense. So I didn't see. I only had one thing that I scratched my head on. I went back and figured out, but it was still easy to figure out. You can see that there's really not the amount of pages on the. Oh, and I remember what it was that I was curious about. It was the other ship token, not this one, but the other one. It said to use it during, or if you use it, you automatically go first. I'm like, well, I wonder if it's this one or this one. I figured it out, but it doesn't actually show it to you. It's kind of funny. But anyway, there's this. Let's see if I can find it quickly. Well, of course, when I'm looking for it, I probably won't. But anyway, there's this other token, like one of these, but it has a sideways ship on it, and maybe it's on the back or something. Anyway, when it mentions it, but it doesn't actually show you the. This is in a different language. It doesn't actually show you that token, which I thought was unusual. It's this one here. If you can see it, it goes on one of your discs, and it didn't show it, but I figured out what it was. It was. Of course, I'm looking at the wrong version of it. Would need the English version, of course. Anyway, it was this one here. And I figured it out, so it's okay. But that was the only thing that I really went, I don't get it. And then I where's that? Is that this, or was it the one that was the ghost ship? But then they defined the ghost ship, so kind of figured it out. Anyway, full color rule book, well laid out. Like I said, only one thing that didn't just jump out at me is obvious so far, and it's really only 12 pages because the next one is in a different language, German, and so. It's only that thick. It's not too bad. But anyway, let's get on with the rest of the stuff. This is the player boards for your ship. Hold your cargo, all your other stuff that you need, and basically you play that in front of you. It also shows you your player color. Pretty cool. There are 5 of those, as you can see. They all look good. They're very nicely done. Very thick. Not going to go anywhere or break anytime soon unless you're mistreating it. This is a secondary board. This is a board to house all of your stuff. Let me pull back just a little so I can show you more of that. It's a pretty good sized board. So I have a feeling this board is going to take up some table space. But anyway, let's pull out the main board and I'll show you what that looks like as well. I mean, holy Lord, good gosh almighty, this is a big board. I have a pretty big table here, and it takes up quite a bit of it. One side of it anyway. But if you take into consideration this big massive board, and then you take into consideration your Plymouth Harbor board, it's in both German and English, but this big board next to it, I mean look, this is the size of some total game boards, And then you take into account your player board. This is going to take up some real estate. But it's cool. I mean, but look at just how gorgeous the artwork is and everything. I'm tempted to take this off the stand and show you. I know other people have shown this before, but it's kind of neat. I mean, you're going to have your ships here in harbor, and you're going to take actions is in like a one-way street. That's how they put it in the book. One-way street worker placement type game, gathering the stuff that you need to come out here and attack forts and trade goods and do all kinds of stuff. Get gold and rubies and gems and fight ships and fight soldiers as a privateer. Pretty neat. Really enjoyed reading the rules of the game. It kind of sparked my imagination and made it look like this was real fun. But I am going to show you now, so as an unboxing, I'm going to show you the highlight, my personal highlight of this game so far, outside of playing it, of course, the box insert. So, you know, if you've watched my videos, you've heard me harp on good inserts and good baggies. Is something I think that I wish more publishers would do. But you know, you take this little plastic thing off that holds everything in place, and everything's got a home, and it's really nicely laid out. I mean, here's your gemstones in a cool little bag here. Here's all your ships right here, your diamonds. These are treasure chests. You put them together, and they basically hold stuff for you. And then your token, your player tokens. These are the tiles. So when you first play the game, if you can still see that, yeah, you can. When you first play the game, your first round, you're going to use those in your first 4-player game as it stands, and then later on, you'll put out tiles that on top of those that will change up the order of what's out there. It's pretty neat, and you can see there's a lot of these tiles. Pretty cool stuff. And these tiles are really thick and nice. Everything in the game is thick and nice. I mean, there's some player turn order markers. Just really high quality components. One of the things that I thought was really neat about the insert is, again, it's got this thumb hole, so when you pick up the board, you lift it right out, and you don't have to like scrape your fingers underneath it to get to the board. Sorry, I just kind of flipped you off there. But anyway, that's the box, and I really am happy with that. It's a great box. So anyway, I just thought that was worth showing you guys, because if it's just something, this is not a cheap game. I think even getting it for a good deal is 60-something bucks online. But you can see that it's definitely worth the money as far as components and quality is concerned. Well, I haven't played the game yet myself. I've read a lot of great things about it, and people have talked about the enjoyment of the game. It certainly got me ready to play, reading the rules. I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, that is going to be a quick unboxing of Francis Drake, and as you can see, this is huge. I wish I could actually, here, I'm going to do something and kind of give you a comparison just to the size of the board and the box. Okay, comparatively, here's the box for Eldritch Horror. Now you can see this is one of your normal Fantasy Flight Games big box game boxes, right? It's pretty good sized, and you can see it doesn't take up a whole lot of real estate there. What I'm going to show you is, I'm going to take the board out, because if you've ever played with the board, you'll get to see the size difference. And keep in mind that this too has a big board, but look at I mean, these are comparable. The Francis Drake board is considerably bigger. So I wanted to show you that, because this is probably going to be one of I'm getting ready to do another playthrough of Eldritch Horror. Trying to psych myself up for it and have some fun there. But I wanted to show you that the quality there. I mean, Fantasy Flight's known for its quality, but this game, Sir Francis Drake, is certainly by no means made up of any less quality. So that is Sir Francis Drake by Eagle Games and Hunch and KL Games, and it plays 3 to 5 people in 90 to 120 minutes for ages 14 and up. Again, kind of pricey, but I think with the components and quality, you put this out on the table, it just looks beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed this quick unboxing. I'll probably play this a few times and maybe even do a review of it. We'll see. But I wanted to show you this because I know it's been seen before, but I noticed no one's really made a hoopla of this nice insert and how well everything's put in place there and the quality of the components. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Talk to you soon. and have a good weekend.
Hey everybody, it's Doug here again. Doug, Mr. Guy on Board Game Geek. You may be watching this at the end of another video, or at the beginning, or just by itself. Anyway, would you like to win some games, or get some games, or these games actually? I am going to give away sealed copies of a really neat little game, The Builders. You've probably seen this highlighted a couple times. I may actually do a little quick video on this one. The game Aton by Queen Games, shrink wrap, still sealed, and Munchkin, The Good, the Bad, and the Munchkin, Steve Jackson games. So, if you want to win, I'm going to give away this whole bundle, and all you have to do is subscribe. So, if you are a subscriber to my YouTube channel, in some time in the last week of June, I'm going to randomly go through my subscribers and pick somebody, and they're going to get this whole bundle. Now, the only thing I would ask is, guys, I do this for free, so I'm not making any money on this, but I'm going to give these games away. If you do live outside the United States, I may ask you to pay for shipping, whatever the shipping costs. I'm not going to charge extra for the shipping, but if you don't mind, I will include that in the caveats. So, in the last week of June 2014, in case you're watching this video 8 years from now, I will be giving away these 3 games, and all you have to do is be a subscriber. Now, added bonus, if you give me some comments on what games you'd like me to play, I will take those into consideration as well. So, that may bubble you to the top of the person I picked to win this selection of games. I will do it as randomly as possible, but anyway, someone's going to get this, so I hope you subscribe and enjoy the videos. And by the way, these are some great little games, especially The Builders. I like that one in particular. But hope to see you soon, and talk to you later.